Hello Capricorn, welcome to 2020 Tarot. This is Nathalie. So thank you for stopping by. I will first explain that don't have a spread as such. I like to just let the cards drop on the table. And I like to actually have, as what just happened now, I like to have one line and then that is confirmed by another line from a different deck. I also like to use different cards for extra messages from spirit or other guidance messages, and then I'll also pull some Scrabble tiles, and then I'll finish the reading with the After Tarot deck for an outcome card. All right, so all of these cards fell out, and the bottom of the deck is the Justice card. All right, so Justice, equal balance between right or wrong, and making certain that, what's right is right for each individual involved. This also can represent Libra. So, but I think it's more of the energy that you're seeking justice, or you're going to have a justice that's going to prevail in your favor, or you're going to prevail justice onto someone. And then I'm going to start with the other cards. So first card out is the Ace of Wands. Very beautiful card. New opportunity coming your way. Eight of Cups. Now, Eight of Cups is typically someone who's turning their back on a situation or people, something emotional. And it's their choice. They actually turn away and they're walking away. In this case, you can see there are 6 cups that are upside down on the mantle there, and then one is still upright, and then one's been knocked over. And he's not exactly yet walking away. So I feel from this that he's already given up, like those 6 cups that are, stockpiled there. I kind of have a feeling those are probably people in his life that he's moved on from, either old relationships and whatnot. And he had the 2 cups remaining on the table. One is still standing up and the other one's knocked over. So I figured he's on his way out. He's on his way out from another relationship. And pretty soon he's going to start another pile where he's going to start stockpiling them upside down. Unless he adds another row to add that 7th cup at the bottom there. As a 4th cup. Anyways, that's what I see from that. Then we have Judgment. Judgment is Scorpio. Oops, sorry. And then we have the Page of Swords. And we have the Strength card, which is a Leo card. All right, so a new passion. And this new passion, from what I see, is probably what is causing this Eight of Cups behavior. And passions could be associated with anything, right? It could be a big crush. It could be a new job. It could be a new hobby or something. And then that causes friction probably with the relationship that this person's having, which causes that person to now choose the passion over the relationship. And the nice thing about it is, though, his choice is made, or her choice is made, and then the Judgment card comes up. So it's turning into that person's favor to be able to go onto this new journey with this new passion, to leave others behind. And maybe, it was the last straw that broke the camel's back in that person's situation, because maybe they needed was a sign or some small event to justify the reason for leaving. And coming back to the Justice card, and maybe that's why that person had been feeling for a while things were unfair, and now finally there's their chance to be able to set the balance straight again. And with the Judgment card being there, I totally feel that's what's happening. Page of Swords. So following the Judgment, Page of Swords. Now, what I like about this page is he's holding on, or she's holding on to a very big sword. extremely big, almost bigger than they are. I mean, this to me, if I associate the sword size to the thoughts in this person's head, or at least the ambition of thoughts or communications, it's gigantic. And that person's got a smile on their face. So I think that the ideas coming through following this judgment or this decision, and combined with the new passion, the Ace of Swords, is going to take you to a good place. You have the ambition and you have the skill set from this card. I'm not seeing this card as I typically do see it, just because of what's happening here on the table. But I do feel that this, in this circumstance with these cards, that this page is pretty sharp and has quite a lot of thoughts to share and communicate with others. And he's on the right path. This is closing up, this line closing up with the Strength card, which is actually spelling of having courage, right? Courage to tame that beast, they say, or to confront some of your inner demons. It may also require a lot of strength and courage in order to go through this process with this new passion. And it may be difficult to travel through or to get to the outcome, but you know, the journey is exactly the exciting part. It's not necessarily getting to the finish line, it's the journey that's fun. But it's asking you to be courageous as well through this whole process. All right, so let's pull some more cards to see what else is coming as supporting cards for this reading. I forgot to mention that Strength is also Leo. I probably have mentioned that already. So you have Leo here, you have Scorpio, and you have Libra, if that means anything to you. Otherwise, we'll just figure it's the energies. All right. I want some cards to support the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Cups, Judgment, Page of Swords, and the Strength, please. Now, these cards that I'm shuffling right now are called Dixit cards. This is a card game. I bought the complete 10 Odysseys and went through a complete over 1,000 cards in order to draw my own deck of cards that would be similar to tarot cards. Well, this is very exciting news because I've already got 2 of the same cards that came out in this shuffle. Wow, oh no, that's way too many cards. I don't want all of these. I have already 2 of the same cards that repeat from the top line into the bottom line. Okay. Okay, I've got a couple more cards. All right, so I was hoping to align them all together, but I'm not going to. Okay, first card out. Ace of Swords. Again, clarity. This is clarity, truth coming out, and this is directly underneath the Ace of Wands. This is really meant to be this project that you're going to be going or starting. It's something that's good for you. You have this ambition, you have this drive or this new passion, and truth comes out in the sense clarity comes to you. That after this conversation, I suggest that this card, the Eight of Cups, is a conversation that you've had with someone in your life. And you've had to juggle the Two of Pentacles. You've had to juggle. And what I like about this card is that juggler actually has more than 2 pentacles in this deck. He has 4, but if he drops one of those, he's sitting on top of a bunch of mines, like bombs. If he drops one of those, he could set one of those bombs or all of them on fire. So he needs to be very careful how he's juggling these. So I think, and I mean, he's very happy, so I think he doesn't care. He's going to juggle, and whatever happens, happens. So that's how I feel that this is turning out to be. So evidently, like I said a while ago, The justice probably came out because this person felt like things had been unfair or unjust for them. Now they have this new opportunity. It's clear to them in their mind. They have clarity about it and they want to go for it. And they're trying to explain this to their partner and dealing with that. They really don't care. Whatever happens, happens. As it turns out positive for them. And underneath it is the Page of Swords. Same card as on top. So this page is, again, one that's interested in new ideas, communicating new thoughts, and so does he. So it's confirming that. Right below here, though, we have the Nine of Cups, the genie in the bottle. So a wish is coming true. So all of this is exactly that. You've wanted this. And you were probably just looking for that one opportunity, that one offer to come through to enable you to move forward and make a change in your life. And to me, that change is that you're leaving someone behind, someone or something behind. It could be a job, it could be a partner at work, it could be your partner in life, it could be whatever. You're leaving something that had emotions with you behind. All right, so and after the Nine of Cups, we have the King of Pentacles. So the Midas touch king, right? Whatever he does turns to gold. So it'll be a successful transition. It's asking you to have courage because you're probably gonna have some hard times, although you will be successful. Right here, there's the Four of Pentacles right after the King. And this to me suggests that you may have a tough time. You may go through a period of transition where you're gonna have to hold on to your money. You're gonna have to be frugal, okay? Because after that is when we do get the best, well, not the best cards, but some of the good cards. The Queen of Pentacles came out. So you've got the King, you've got the Queen now. The Queen is very wealthy. Everything that she has is again pertaining to wealth and health, and she's in a good place. She's nurturing, so it's good. The King acts, but she masters it, but she's not taking action on it, right? On this health and wealth, versus the King will have it all, but also will be the one taking action. So you will be taking action. You do have to save your money and hold on to your assets for a while until you can get to this Queen of Pentacles scenario or situation again. Then you can start maybe loosening the grip again. But it's asking you to have courage in the meantime. Courage, because you're going to need it. It may be a long haul. And then the final card that came from this string of cards is the King of Swords. King of Swords is one that is stern, very intelligent, very calculated. There's barely any emotions there. So everything he does is thought of. Or this could represent someone from justice as well. Hence the Justice card. It could be a lawyer. But I think either you will be consulting a lawyer. I think it's more. It could be very well be that, because you're settling. You're having a tough time getting on board here financially, but eventually you'll get there, and maybe you need to consult a lawyer or some kind of financial planner in order to fix your assets, take care of your money properly. Or you simply become that super analytical person. And if you have to cut, you cut again, right? But yeah, it's all good. I see this as a very positive reading. Fantastic, Capricorn. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull one of these cards here as a single word message. They're very simple cards. I think it's Sonia Chaquette. All right, so card that says fill the well. Number 25. I see this as pertaining with this card. feel the well. You're probably going to have to make some reserves, some financial reserves, or some energy reserves, like your personal energy. Get some rest or something, or fill up your bank accounts, because you're probably going to run through some tough times after you've made this transition. So fill the well. I am also going to pick one of the cards from the Dixit deck that is not one of the tarot. So here's one card. All right, so oh my God, I like this. Again, it's kind of like Four of Pentacles to me. This guy's in a car, a single seat car. And you see you've got 4 people around asking for help. Like they've got their thumb out to hitchhike, right? It's like, no, I don't have the room for you guys. I'm sorry. I've got to take care of myself. I've got to be self-sufficient, and I cannot share with anybody at this time. Everything I've got, I need to hold on to. Another message, fill the well, and sorry, you don't have room for anyone else or, anything else at this time. An animal energy. I also made these cards. All right, so the one that came out is the green-winged parrot. So here the message says to show off your qualities. It's a very visible and very, it's a sticker, okay, but it's a very colorful bird, very majestic looking. It can be pretty loud, but it's saying to be visible, okay, have flair, and to definitely show off your qualities. You most likely will have to do that, obviously, when you're going to be ramping up to speed with this project that you're going to be going on. All right, so I have another little set of cards here that I did. These are, again, stickers. Okay, this one. All right, well, I'm going to bring it to the camera because you won't be able to see it, but it says end that way, direction for end. I know it's probably backwards for you, but it's pointing like the end is over there. So, yeah. And I would say, because of this cup of 8 of Cups here, the end is like, it's over. I'm leaving. Like, I'm only going to be looking the other way, moving forward. So here it is. The end is right there. I'm going to pull 2 Scrabble tiles. So you have the letter R and the letter I. So it could be someone with initials RI or IR, or these could be company names. Could be other situational names. Whatever works for you, whatever resonates with you. And if it doesn't matter. Just remember, things may not have happened yet. You may meet somebody with those initials at one point, or a company. I don't know. All right, so let's just get a final outcome card. Too many. Okay, not this one, because I gave this one. Wow, okay, death. Death. So death is change. Death is something ends, so something else can rebirth. Scorpio card. Now, this card is the after tarot card. So this usually represents after the death card, right? So the death has occurred. Again, with the end card here, and death has occurred. And now the horse is moving, right? So now it's just saying that whatever is dead is dead. And the sun is shining now. It's no longer a dark card. So now this is like the resurrection, or the movement, not the resurrection, sorry, but the dawn after the death. things are going to start up. New things are going to start up. And that's confirmed with the Ace of Wands. You're going to have a new opportunity that's coming through. You're going to have a change, walking away. Judgment occurs as well. And then you're going to move on to something better. Something that you've wanted. You've wished for. The only advice really is to hold on to your money or hold on to your energy. So get a lot of sleep and just make a budget, I guess. If you're not in a habit of budgeting, make a budget because you may have a hard time for a little while. But you know that you can make things work out very successfully with the King of Pentacles. And right after this moment of sacrifice, you know, of being a little frugal, you turn into the Queen of Pentacles, which is fantastic. All right, I really hope that you like this reading, Capricorn. So if you did like what you saw, please give it a thumbs up, like the video. And if you care to see more, please subscribe. Just so you know, I do have a full-time job, so I won't be doing this on a regular basis. I will be trying to get a reading per sign a month. But it definitely will not be a weekly event for every sign. So I really thank you again for spending this time you have with me today. And I wish you all the best. And until next time, take care. Bye now.